This is fucking stupid. That you have to spend a fucking... This is like $1 or $2, the equivalent of that much money, to buy something off of the auction house. How can you possibly defend this? How much of a brain-dead fucking moron do you have to be to defend paying like $1 to send something on the auction house? Are you... I cannot believe that. We are going to address this right now.
Oh, what did I told you? Why did I told you? Fucking slow, too slow. Take him 2 months. 2 months to understand it. Come on. Before we understand all the bullshit in the game, it is gonna be over, you know. Asmongold, you need to intensify your pay-to-win training, my friend. Hello. I'm playing Lost Ark from day one on Korean servers. It was late 2018, and since then I'm playing semi-casually, daily login for about 5 to 15 hours per day. I even made 2-3 months breaks, one before Russian release and one before Western release. I'm also leading the guild with size around 100 players. I have joined Korean servers to check if the game is any good and to gain competitive edge over other guilds that don't know the mechanics of the game. At this time I expected that Western release will hit market 1 or most 2 years later after Korean premiere, because it is usually how it works with Ion and other games. But here we are on Western servers 3.5 years later. In this video I will tell you a complete story about my journey through the Lost Ark content and what method we use to push our gear score as free-to-play players with some, 100-200 bucks sprinkle on the top. Lost Ark rarely remove any mechanics from the game. There are still systems that are in the game from day one when the game was released. They invent mechanics that are still in the game now. They just add another layer of system on top of each other, another. Because of that, game is extremely complex and confusing to understand. So there is not only language barrier between us, but also almost 4 years of patches and adjustment made to the game. I will try my best to provide you with accurate information, but some numbers and mechanics may be slightly altered. I am recalling events from 40 pages patches before we speak now. Please enjoy. First, let's address the Guardian buff rumor. You probably noticed strange difficult curve of Guardians. Some tier 1 Guardians are harder than tier 3 ones. This is remindings of old progression system from patch 2.0 released on Korea August 2020. Back then, to progress through tier 1 and tier 2, you need to go through multiple set grades. Phantom Phalas and Tiltilos were dropping tier 1 artifact gear. That's why they are noticeably more difficult than other content. Thanks to Russian Vatka server adjustments, I can show you the statistics of tier 1 artifact gear, version 2.0. Strong sets and 5 engravings were accessible for tier 1 content. Content that we are facing now on Western server is obviously nerfed as fuck, as you can beat it with no engraving and some Pepega blue set. Just some extra spice remains from old times that is making you cry. As on the beginning on tier 2 and tier 3 content, you were dropping artifact set and 5 engravings into Pepega blue set plus 1 or half engraving, the difficulty need to be adjusted to compensate the frustration of players who were turned into shit again. That's why Guardians from beginning of tab 3 and tab 5 are noticeably easier than other tabs. Guardians on Western server are not buffed, they are actually nerfed 4 times now. So, Argos Raid release on Western server is surrounded by honing controversy. But how it was handled back then on its unnerved release? There was 3 Argos sets available. First was designed to help weaker free-to-play players clear Argos, and it was a really challenging encounter. Other 2 was best on slot endgame party set, enhancing or your crit chance or crit damage. Gold and Oreja do not exist on other versions of the game, so if you want to beat Argos on release as a whale, you were forced to invest in this purple Warmart set up to plus 21 or even higher. Plus 25 purple set item level was 1430 and it required deep dive into 4 figures to achieve. Meanwhile, the free-to-play tryhards were able to achieve item level around 1370 to 1385. It respectively corresponds to set upgrades ranging from plus 15 to plus 18. Phase 1 Argos drop talents needed for basic craft of the basic set. Phase 2 and Phase 3 drop mostly horns and blood used for advanced version of the set. There was no pressure to push Argos, as whales cannot snowball you as they do not get more parts to craft, they just can craft better version. Meanwhile, there is also third group of players that exist. They sit on eye level 1355. That was the best tactic to do back then, as you were able to do Yoho that drop big lipstones, and you just sell them. The endgame Argos set is tradable, so you just can buy it later without burning your resources on progression. Oh boy, Argos is finally kapoosh! But new challenge is on the horizon. Commander Bull is coming through! Easy mode require plus 15, but only hard mode drops new shiny relic tier gear. And for that, full plus 70 on your all parts is required. Fortunately, we are playing this game for 2 years already, so my account is big dick. Behold my endless army. To push plus 17 on all my equipment, this technique were used. Kaijur Boss, Water Paradise, Chaos Twister, Oreja Squeeze, Lipstone Fiesta, Argos Bus, and that kapoosh! Bull is dead, and now new challenger arrive again. The Booba Lady, my favorite by the way. This time plus 18 all the way on your set. Oh my god. But fear not, my friends, new technique is add. Bull flip. Farming potential is going out of control now. Whoa! Okay, Smigel is mad. Smigel is getting serious now. Koku Satan. Only one possible operation mode. Easy mode. Plus 19. All the way on your set. To push no life farmers. Oh yeah. And nerf some gold income also. So fucking pinch that free to play bitches. Kill them. Apparently, that was not enough to stop the ape revolution. Free-to-play cockroaches rise again from the dead. So Smilegate need to do radical moves. And they did. Nuke's patch is dropping and absolutely bombing nuking on Pepega content. In these patches, Smilget break their unspoken rule that content ends on +15 and push it all out up to +20. However, this is unstandable as free-to-play players develop outrageous farming system that threaten the income of the company.
Take a base of action. Green group, steer across the holding sector and each other.
Admiral, we have enemy ships in Sector 47.
It's a trap.
Okay, let me set up stage for this one. Korean developers sees Western as third world country. Releasing game here is absolute pain in the ass. Not only do you need to complain with USA law and every individual state, but also with European Union law in every individual country. On top of that, you are dealing with casuals, whiny bitches, Twitter mob, and unskilled plebs. That's why when it comes to Korean MMO, West is almost always on the release list. Lost Ark is no exception. That brings some issues to the table. They cannot use older version of the game, as you will be able to read old patch notice from Korea and use the bugs because they're gonna be listed there. And developing extra special version of the game costs money, so we don't want to spend money on whiny bitches. So what we do? We are taking our actual Korean client that we have now on our servers and we manually disable content imitating the old patch. I'm dating our Western version for around December 2021 or January 2022. The reason behind this that we have early October balance patch numbers in terms of engravings and class skills. You can match them with our version. And we also have reworked world map that is they make them prettier, you know, so it's look better when you press map and you travel around the world. But we don't have the changes that come with new class artist that come February 2022. This approach introduced three main issues. Issue number 1. On Korea, Honic chases are enhanced up to 1445 item level. You can get 1445 like month of play or maybe 3 weeks of play. So content is nerfed as fuck to accommodate new players that start from 1300. Issue number 2. As 1445 eye level is almost free, gold and materials drop is adjusted so new players will not inflate the economy. And issue number 3. Classes and game balance is made for tier 3 endgame content like Abershoot hard mode, not for we have now. So now let's discuss change implemented by our favorite game company Amazon Game Studio. I have decided to skip less outrageous changes just to save the length of this video. But we can discuss it in future if you want. But first thing first. The Oreja Heart and the Yoho changed from 1355 to 1370. So this change was made to create void and push players for higher item level, incentivize spending. Why? Because normally you have tradable set, you have tradable parts from Chaos. The Yoho drops big lipstones, okay? So you can trade them with the Oilers. And now it's void. There is nothing there. Void created. You feel like you're getting, you know, snowballed. So let's go use that visa. And setting up Oreja Heart for 370 render Oreja Squeeze secret technique obsolete. So let me explain how the Oreja Squeeze technique works. Oreja Squeeze technique is performed when your character is reach 1325. On regular retail server in Russia or Korea, you can enter the hard mode with 1325, okay? So you take your friend and 3 Pepegas and you go through this dungeon and you switch for your main and you carry your 3 friends. So you can actually get more gold and you don't need item level on the retail Korea and Russian server, or EU it's impossible. This was possible because it's remained from patch 2.0 where the content were not gated that much. Another change they do, the materials you drop from Orecha Herd, okay? EU or NA, if you dismantle them, you getting only the experience shards. But on Russia or Korea, when you dismantle them, you get lipstones. Again, gate the players, slow down the progress, because it's like 20-30 lipstones extra from the dungeon. You know, just tiny bit here to fuck you over. So normalized Argos. Item level can no longer be used to beat the Argos. I believe this is the most vicious change of all. Because let me explain how it works on Korea, Russia, Japan. You take your high item level, you take your friend and you carry 6 people. Then you switch and you getting carried for 1370 character, okay? Because Argos is not item level gated and you can carry other people. That's how it free-to-players getting all the gold for the upgrades, okay? This is like base technique. And Amazon change it to harmonize, so your item level, it doesn't matter and you cannot carry anymore, and you need to have all your alt characters cannot come through with 1370, they need to be 1400 minimum to pass the whole Argos. And also another thing is, I remember someone said in his movie,
if you haven't heard, all the true competitive content in Lost Ark is equalized, meaning that everyone is brought down to the same item level and stripped of certain power elements such as runes, tripods, and gems. However, because of this, certain classes perform significantly better in such environments.
So not only it's making shit gameplay for some of the classes that are in the game, it also slashed the gold income. And the last one, but not the least one, the golden set is untradeable. So normally you can trade a golden set from Argos, now you can't. What it's doing? So first, golden sets were made untradeable to make false impression that game is less pay to win, to avoid one day whale technique to the end game. But it is still possible, it's just around the corner, so it's just like fake. It's also to slow down your alt characters, because now you are gated. You need to do Orecha, Argos, and then you can go to right. Before that, you buy the set, you upgrade it, you can go straight right commander. You were not gated. And also slow down the progression of the new characters. You have new character, for example, Destroyer. You go to the market, you buy the gold set, you dismantle it, and you craft it for your own, class. Boom. And you put mats into it and you are commander right. Now you need to go through Orecha and through Argos, and it gates you for 1 or 2 weeks. And incentivize spending, again. And the last thing is also when you dismantle the gold set, you're getting lipstones. So another way to cut less lipstones into economies.
Motherfucker, fuck the fucking world, and my new band is called Siskill.
Class balance fact. Materials income fact. Difficulty level fact. Honing rates fact. And then comes Amazon and he says, you know guys what? 10 out of 10 penetration, not good enough. Dial this shit to 11.
Sata kesä, 1000 työtä ainakin, tahdon kanssasi sun. 100 kesä, 1000 työtä valvoisin.
concluded and the plans have been finalized. Let's move on to cosmetic skins, advanced classes. Let's read forums, watch streams and videos, check in Discord, and hop in game. Look at that. We've seen feedback the players would like skins and advanced classes to be released at an accelerated. Yes. Yes, yes, that's what we want. You're right. Yes. Oh my God. The two categories of content are intertwined, which is one of the reasons speeding up too much is tricky. That makes sense, right? Existing skins in Korean version were released before some classes, requiring art and development time to rig models with skins and newer classes, etc. Still, we're releasing skins at a faster rate than they were originally in Korea, and we'll...
Okay. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I'm fucking fuming now. How can you lie like this? How can you like... This is like... Reddit shitpost have more information value than this trash. Look at this. Look with me. Look at this. Forward. You recognize these guys? You recognize them? Oh, new skins we release. Oh, quicker than Korea. Oh. Oh. 2020. 20 May 2020. 2-year-old skin. We re-release them. Oh, we are so good. Give you fucking yourself an order, fucking twats. Anyway, do you remember, my friends, that I told you in chapter 6 that we have actual Korean client? And look on this, my friends. Look on this, okay? So I'm switching screen now. And we're gonna go step by step, so no smoke and mirrors. Kapoosh! Okay, we switch the screen. And now I'm pulling off my Steam account. Okay, I'm going to properties. So, Lost Ark. Where is it? Local files. Okay, here is my Lost Ark. I'm copying the patch to the Lost Ark. Kaboosh. Okay. Now let me find my program. This is a special program to use to unpack the game. Unreal Engine 3. Where is Lost Ark? Lost Ark. Browse. F game. Release big chick. Packages. Select. Okay. Kapoosh. Skins are under Faust. What are skins under? Faust C2. Okay. And let's check the 10, 18, 16. Moving up, moving up, moving up. Huh? We have this skin? Huh? Already inside the client, huh? You recognize this one? No, not available. Okay, let's go next one. It's 0071. We're moving. Okay. Kaboosh. Infighter, a legendary skin already inside our game, okay? Let's go to next one. There is more. 18839. I just write down on the paper the good ones, okay? Moving. Blah 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 blah. Oh, you recognize this one for mage classes, huh? Recognize this one? Huh? You fucking like trash Amazon bitches. You have already all skins inside the fucking game. You just hold them hostage. Oh, we're changing them. Oh, we're doing something special. Oh, fucking retards. Fucking unbelievable. They fucking every message that they send is lies, and we all eat that shit and some nice shit, delicious turd, fucking excrementa. You only posting excrementa. Unbelievable. So if you want to play the Korean version of the game, you need to first confirm your personal details with verified phone number. And if they catch you doing shady things, kapoosh! You are banned as a person from the service. So let's translate it to our playground. You cheat in Fortnite, you are gone from Epic Store. Not your account like noob owner for 20, but you John Smith, out. So that's why protection against fraud and bots is not priority for the Korean devs. Game is also partially client authoritative, so bots can fly through the wall and interact with far objects. And the second thing may really upset some people, make them mad, but hey, I don't care. So, bots are actually beneficial for free-to-play players. Because they generate more honing materials and the adventure book items and they put them on the market than gold, okay? They fuck Amazon and whales. As for the free-to-play player, you don't really care who the guy got his items by botting or through the F4 cash shop. Anyway, Amazon stories that bots raise the price of the materials, you can put it between their, shit posting fairy stories, okay? It is what it is. So, before we deliver final blow, let's watch together what happened on Korean server when they migrate to our version that we have now on Western servers. So from this to this, what happened? Let's watch together. Okay,
로스트 아크를 사랑해주시는 모험가 여러분, 2021년 여름 아스텔지어 업데이트를 맞이하여 더욱 특별해지고 강력해진 하이퍼 익스프레스 이벤트를 소개해드립니다. 하이퍼 익스프레스는 아이템 레벨을 1415까지 고속 성장시켜주는 이벤트입니다. 기존에 진행되었던 슈퍼 익스프레스보다 훨씬 더 풍성하고 편해졌는데요. 자, 지금부터 하이퍼 익스프레스에 대해 알아볼까요?
I believe any discussion about compensation event or honing rates are pointless. I don't know if you realize, okay, but we are raped by dragon now. Both free-to-play players with materials and whales with lipstones that are artificially capped. I know some of you enjoyed that kind of fantasies, but hey, there is a cheaper alternatives with next day delivery, my friends. It took me 8 months to push through tier 3 content and beast my character for all available dungeons in Lost Ark. And it was done on old system. With new rules and Amazon come on top, it will take 10 or 11 months. Old item gating requirements and honing rates with new materials and gold drop balance. Fantastic. When Korea's got this change, they got compensation, and what we got? We got cock in the ass. I know some experts now say that I suck at this game. At the moment, I am 3 or 4 upgrades away from 1400 and I have 700 hours on Western servers as free-to-play bimbo. Show me if you can better and teach me how to play this game. Did I enjoy in this 8-month daily grindfest, repeating same shit over and over with alt characters? Not really, it fucking sucks. At least dungeons were challenging, and now they're nerfed dog shit baby vomit. I have last couple achievement to do as guild leader and then I'm done with this abomination, and I recommend you to do the same. No one dared to challenge me and prove me that I am wrong, and you're fucking lucky because I will grind you to dust, fuckers. I have one content creator contacted me and asked me about his video, but hey, I think you get your answer now, my friend, and the second one was Raid Shadow Legends. But guess what? My channel is not monetized because I used to care about this game. Not anymore.
Алло, Нитро для удара.
Передаю.
Нитро, я удар.
Алло.
Нитро, я удар. Слушаю тебя.
Удар, я Нитро. 6-й полк почти потерял.
Что?
6-й полк
пока не могу доложить, пока собираю. Очень много потерь. Ждали. Голова колонны попала в засаду. Командир полка погиб, по остальным разбираюсь.
Сейчас как разберешься, всех соберешь, мне доложишь, как понял.
Оттуда били артиллерия, танки, с беспилотника, так я понял, байрактары летают. Остальным сейчас потерям разбираюсь.
Нитро, я удар.
Алло.
Нитро, я удар.